The time is 12 o'clock and here's the Midday news. First, the top stories. Monkeypox virus spreads to Ogun and six other states. Troops arrive Ogun and Lagos State for Operation Crocodile Smile. Professor Benewabweze says corruption is not Nigeria's number one problem. Gunmen kill couple, nursing mother, eight others in Port Harcourt. UN bans four ships from global support over North Korea's sanctions. 10 people killed in deadly fire sweeping across California's one region. I am Tobi Joseph, bringing you the news in detail shortly. The dreaded monkeypox virus has spread to Ogun and six other states. Nigeria Center for Disease Control, who made this known in Abuja, listed other states as Bayelsa, Rivers, Ekiti, Akwa Ibom, Cross River, and Lagos. The center's chief executive officer, Dr. Chikwe Ehekiazo, says 31 cases have been recorded, but no death reported. An emergency operations center, according to him, has been set up to investigate the cases. Reacting to the report of the State Health Commissioner, Dr. Watode Baye, told Rock City FM that the story is not true, as the state is yet to record any suspected case of the virus. Meanwhile, the Lagos State government has announced the discovery of the disease in Lagos State. The State Health Commissioner, Dr. Jide Idris, says the two suspected cases of the disease were discovered at private hospitals in Lagos. Idris says the two cases have not been confirmed, but the suspects are under investigation. A mobile clinic recently launched by the presidency to provide free tuberculosis treatment and preventive service to residents of the state will begin operation within the next 2 weeks. The free tuberculosis program clinic, launched in Abeokuta, Lagos State capital, on September 29, will remain in the state for 3 months before it will be moved to other parts of the country. The state control officer on the program, Dr. Festus Shoyinka, in an interview with Roxy FM in Abeokuta, says the delayed take of the mobile clinic within Abeokuta and its environs is to train personnel to operate the clinic. The training, according to the control officer, will begin next week. Shoyinka explained that the mobile clinic will be moved to every part of the state during its 3-month stay in the state. Ogun State is one of the 2 states selected for the pilot stage of the scheme. Army says it has begun the deployment of troops to Ogun and Lagos State for the special operation codenamed Operation Crocodile Smile. Spokesman of the Army 82 Division, Lieutenant Colonel Olamu Daudu, in a statement, says the deployment of the soldiers began last Saturday for the special operation scheduled to end on October 28. During the exercise, Daudu asked people in the 2 states not to panic over the increasing movement of troops and military equipment being deployed for the operation. The operation, according to him, will assist in sharpening the combat skill of the soldiers for conduct of operation on land and riverine areas and will involve medical outreach in some selected areas. He explains that the military operation may dovetail into a real operation to cope with the challenges of kidnapping, counterism, armed robbery, pipeline vandalism, and insurgency. The saving scheme of the Association of Senior Civil Servants of Nigeria, an affiliate of the State Chapter of the Trade Union Congress of Nigeria, will hold its 2016 annual general meeting on Wednesday, 11th October 2017. The meeting, according to the State Secretary of the Union, Comrade Olusegun Adebiyi, will hold at the H3 Event Center, adjacent to the office of the State Command of the Nigerian Immigration Service, Okemoso, Abeokuta. The union urges contributors to collect their entry pass from the unit representatives, as no one will be allowed into the venue without the pass. Igbo Leaders of Thought says the major problem facing Nigeria is not corruption. The leader of the organization, Professor Ben Wagweze, says the national question, which according to him remain unanswered, is Nigeria's number one problem. Wabweze, speaking to newsmen at the end of the meeting of the organization in Enugu, accused the Buhari administration of preoccupying itself with anti-corruption campaign and relegating other serious issues to the background. The organization, in a communique issued at the end of the meeting, also regards the national question as the major challenge facing the country, as well as poverty, insecurity, and illiteracy. Former Governor Gregor Daniel says he will not yield to pressure to step down for anyone in the race for the national chairmanship of the PDP. The former governor claims to have consulted widely before joining the race and that several Yoruba leaders are supporting his bid. Daniel, in an interview with newsmen, dismissed the speculation that he wants to step down for another major contender for the post, Chief Bode George, promising to remain in the race till the end. Other contenders for the post in the Southwest region include Chief Jimmy Agbaje and Professor Tunde Adelero. The former governor says he is a bridge builder in the PDP and the best man for the position. PDP National Caretaker Committee had zoned the post to the three zones in the south. Parents have started withdrawing their children from public primary schools in the Maturu, the Yobe State capital, following a rumor of injection of PPOs by an unknown non-governmental organization. Officials of the NGO, according to the rumor, were administering injection at the head of male pupils and novel of female pupils in the schools. Parents, on hearing the rumor, besieged schools and forcefully withdrew their children, forcing the schools to shut down. The State Police Commissioner, Abdulmalik Sumano, says it is a rumor and asks members of the public to ignore it. Gunmen have raided a waterside in Obia Umpo area of Port Harcourt, killing 10 people. Those killed during the raid in the early hours of Monday included a couple and a nursing mother. The gunmen during the invasion of the community opened fire on anyone inside. 3 days ago, 2 persons were also killed by gunmen in the same area. You're still listening to the Midday News on Rock City 101.9 FM. Up next, we bring you foreign, business, and sport news. Please to stay with us. The United Nations has banned 4 ships from visiting any global port after they were found violating sanctions imposed on North Korea. The ships were reportedly the Petrel 8, Haofan 6, Tongsan 2, and Jishun. Hugh Griffiths, coordinator of the UN panel on North Korean sanctions, speaking after the UN meeting on the enforcement of sanctions on North Korea, said the ships were found transporting prohibited goods. He said the ban, which went into effect on 5th of October, did not entail asset freezes or travel bans. The UN Security Council expanded sanctions on North Korea last month in response to Pyongyang's 6th and largest nuclear test yet. In August, a UN resolution banned export of coal, seafood, and iron ore from North Korea. Prime Minister Theresa May has reaffirmed the UK's strong commitments to the deal with Iran, designed to reduce its nuclear program. During a phone call with her Israeli counterpart, the Prime Minister said the deal neutralized the possibility of the Iranians acquiring nuclear weapons for more than a decade. However, the UK's stance will leave it at odds with the United States, whose President Donald Trump is expected to announce soon he will not recertify that Iran is in compliance with the deal. Downing Street said that in a phone call on Monday, Mrs. May had agreed with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu that the international community should push back against what she called Iran's destabilizing regional activity. Parts of California's wine region have been ravaged by fast-spreading fires that have killed at least 10 people. A state of emergency was declared in northern areas after mass evacuations with 1,500 properties destroyed. About 20,000 people fled from Napa, Sonoma, and Yuba counties in response to some of the state's worst ever wildfires. The details of how the 7 people died in Sonoma were not immediately available, but County Sheriff Rob Giordano said he expected the death toll to rise. 2 people also died in Napa County and 1 in Mendocino County, when thousands of acres burned in one valley. In business, Nigeria Postal Service (NIPO) says it is targeting a 200 billion annual revenue from its newly introduced services. The new product included haulage services to transport goods all over Nigeria and abroad. NIPOS is also converting some of its facilities into malls for rentage. Communications Minister Adebayo Shitu made this known at the World Post Day on the launch of the new NIPOS product in Abuja. The minister listed electronic stamps, money order, improved courier services, agency banking, e-commerce, and real estate services as some of the new services that will generate billions of naira to government coffers every year. With 1,500 facilities across the country, 774 local government areas in the country, Adebayo explains that NIPOST is better placed to make more money from e-commerce than commercial banks and courier operators. Finally, in the media news, sport news. Chelsea starlet Tammy Abraham says he might reconsider its position on the request from the Nigeria Football Federation (NFF) to play for the Super Eagles. The player, who claims that Nigeria and England are battling for his services, says he's not entirely ruled out playing for Nigeria after they secured a place at next summer's World Cup. Last month, the England under-21 star pledged allegiance to England over the Super Eagles after the NFF publicly admitted they were on the brink of securing his services to join the Super Eagles ahead of last Saturday's World Cup qualifier against Zambia. Born in South London, Tammy Abraham has put up more than 30 appearances for England's youth teams, but is yet to be considered for the England national team. FIFA and Confederation of African Football (CAF) are investigating the behavior of the Copper Bullet fans during Nigeria's warning win over Zambia in Uyo last Saturday evening. A report from GhanaSoccerNet.com says photographs show that Zambia fans displaying a banner HEEC logo, God bless you, in the stands at the stadium in support of unpopular Zambian President Edgar Chagua Lungu. FIFA does not allow political messages during games, which means that Zambia could be fined by football's governing body as a result at the end of the inquiry. It is claimed that the Football Association of Zambia were not aware of the behavior of the Zambian fans in Nigeria. That was the media news, and just before we go, the major stories once again. Monkeypox virus spreads to Ogo and 6 other states. Troops arrive over Lagos State for Operation Crocodile Smile. Ben Nwabweze says corruption is not Nigeria's #1 problem. Gunmen kill couple, nurse and mother, 8 others in Port Harcourt. On the foreign scene, Toyota UN has banned 4 ships from global seaports over North Korea sanctions. We also told you that 10 people have been killed in deadly wildfires sweeping across California's wine region. For more stories and to listen to us live, please log on to our website www.rockcityfmradio.com/live. Thank you so much for listening. I am Tobi Joseph. Good afternoon.